Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in a few minutes. Please turn all mobile phones and electronic devices to the silent mode. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the ceremonial procession and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Guest of honor, Mr. Lim Kok Tai, Chief Executive Officer, Singapore Food Agency, Professor John Thong, Vice Provost, SIT, senior management and representatives from SIT and Massey University, industry partners, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and all who are watching the live streaming of the ceremony. Welcome to Graduation 2020-21. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates from the Singapore Institute of Technology and the Singapore Institute of Technology and Massey University joint degree. Professor John Thong, Vice Provost, SIT, will now deliver the opening address. Professor Thong, please.
Mr. Lim Kok Tai, Chief Executive Officer, Singapore Food Agency, members of the Board of Trustees, SIT, senior representatives of Massey University, industry partners, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the SIT graduation ceremony. This is the third of 11 sessions we have put together to celebrate the academic journey of our class of 2020. It is a special day. Many of you have waited for this day your whole lives. We are glad to be the first university in Singapore to hold a physical graduation ceremony since the pandemic outbreak. First, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Lim Kok Tai, for gracing this ceremony, not forgetting our industry partners and families of our graduates. Thank you all for making the effort to be part of this event, including taking the swab test and adhering to the safe management measures. Today marks another milestone in the SIT journey as we award degrees to graduates from our Chemical Engineering and Food Technology cluster, including Bachelor of Engineering in Pharmaceutical Engineering and Bachelor of Food Technology. You are the second batch of graduates from these two programs. Both the PharmE and Food Tech programs have been designed to groom graduates who are well-versed across disciplines to meet specific industry needs. The PharmE curriculum, the first of its kind in Singapore, encompasses engineering and science, equipping you, the PharmE graduates, with a full spectrum of pharmaceutical manufacturing know-how. This places you ahead of other graduates who are broadly trained in chemical engineering, for example, and unlike you, may not be well-versed in the entire drug manufacturing process. Having a bird's-eye view of such processes, which requires knowledge and skills across disciplines, allows you to analyze and solve problems more efficiently for the company, and even for the industry at large. The Food Tech program, offered jointly by SIT and Massey University in New Zealand, combines food science, food engineering, and food business know-how, so that you, our Food Tech graduates, are well-equipped to thrive in Singapore's rapidly growing agri-food tech and food services sectors. The prospects are bright. Based on our preliminary survey we conducted, among those of you who responded, 90% of you from PharmE and 98% of you from the Food Tech have already been hired. Please give yourselves a round of applause. This is no mean feat, given the current economic climate. Your seniors have also done well. According to the Graduate Employment Survey for the class of 2019, 92% of PharmE graduates and 93% of Food Tech graduates were hired within 6 months of graduation. These results reflect your dedication and countless hours of hard work that you have put into your classes, laboratory sessions, and your IWSB attachment. They are also a testament to the applied learning pedagogy we adopt at SIT, and how this has differentiated you, our students, to be work-ready and highly employable. This differentiating factor has become even more crucial in the post-COVID-19 world. You're graduating in unprecedented times when the world is confronting challenges on various fronts, including a historic recession. Across the world, students have been shut out of schools or have had their lessons interrupted or moved online. Rapid shifts in the employment landscape, made starker by the pandemic, have also called into question the sort of future that we educators are preparing students for. It is heartening that most of you have already secured a job. But who can predict what tomorrow may bring? In the next 5 years, the global ready meals market is projected to grow at an estimated compound annual growth rate of 4.6%. This seems pretty positive. But as projections go, they can change unexpectedly. COVID-19 is probably the most vivid example of how quickly things can change at an unprecedented scale. The bottom line is that it is no longer enough to have mere theoretical knowledge or practical skills derived from your field of expertise. You also need to be able to adapt quickly to disruptions to survive. This has heightened the need to ensure that the education system here equips Singaporeans with the ability to learn, work, and thrive in a disrupted and significantly changed world. As Singapore's University of Applied Learning, SIT is taking the lead by pioneering the applied learning pathway, providing opportunities for students to collaborate with industry in applied research to develop innovative solutions to real-life problems. Such exposure to deep skills and industry training ensures that our graduates meet the needs of industry and are prepared for the working world. The IWSP is a prominent feature of the overall SIT educational experience that serves to distinguish our graduates from those from other universities. With the duration of IWSP lasting between 8 to 12 months, longer than typical internships, and well-defined learning outcomes, students are assigned to projects with a much longer time frame and are thus able to make more significant contributions to the company. Students also keep in close contact with their academic mentors during this period so that they can identify areas in the workplace where they can contribute innovatively and bring these back to develop as capstone projects. Furthermore, both students and host companies will gain something valuable through the process. Companies can tap on the passion of these budding young professionals, while students gain practical career skills. Upon graduation, our students will hit the ground running because of the experience they garnered during their IWSP stint. Since we launched the IWSP in 2015, over 3,000 students across 17 degree programs have completed their work attachments. This could not have been achieved without strong support from the industry. To date, we have had over 800 companies on board with us offering IWSP places. I'm thankful that our industry partners, including KH Roberts, Mont Nissin Singapore, Novartis Pharmaceuticals, and Tycan Private Limited, to name a few, for believing in our students and mentoring them to become budding pharmaceutical engineers and food technologists that they are today. To the graduates seated here, you've made it. The journey has not been easy, but your courage and perseverance have helped you overcome all the hurdles along your learning journey at SIT. This would not have been possible without the support of many people. First, your parents and your loved ones. Without them, you would not be here where you are today. Next, your faculty, professional officers, industry mentors, and peers who have given their best to support you in your learning journey. Graduates, please give them all a big round of applause. As you graduate from here and embark on your careers, your learning has not ended. Graduation from formal education marks the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning on the job, or what we define as the work-learn continuum. Now, more so than ever, the future of work is becoming more and more uncertain, and what may be required in a particular job scope today may become irrelevant in a matter of months, which is why we need to continuously learn and upgrade ourselves to stay relevant. To support our citizens, I'm pleased to note that SIT is offering $2,000 worth of citizen learning credits for the class of 2020. Each of you can attend continuing education and training modules courses at SIT-Learn Professional Development, the lifelong learning division of SIT, using these credits. Some of these courses can be stacked towards postgraduate certificates. So, seize these opportunities to upskill and deepen the competencies that you have acquired in your undergraduate studies. Your education at SIT has endowed you with industry-relevant skills and knowledge that allow you to hit the ground running at the workplace. We hope that as you move from here towards new horizons, you will not only apply your newfound knowledge and skills, but take with you the SIT DNA traits that you have developed during your time here. Other than continuing to learn, unlearn, and relearn, aim to be a thinking tinkerer and the catalyst for transformation that many companies are clamoring for in today's competitive climate. Finally, as you move up in your careers, do remember to always stay grounded in the community. Always be on the lookout for ways to pay it forward wherever you go. I look forward to seeing you back as mentors for other citizens who will be graduating after you. In a few years' time, SIT will have a new home in Punggol. We invite all of you, our citizens, to visit our new campus. Come back often for upskilling, reskilling, and deep skilling so that you can continue to stay nimble and adaptable to an ever-changing needs of industry. Remember, once a citizen, always a citizen. Once again, congratulations to each of you. I wish you every success in this new chapter of your professional lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tong. The senior management of Massey University are unable to be with us in person today due to the COVID-19 situation. However, they wanted to join you in celebrating your success and have specially recorded their congratulatory messages to all of you. We will now present this video from the senior faculty of Massey University.
Kia ora koutou. Congratulations on your graduation. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person. It is, however, wonderful that you can all be together to celebrate your academic achievements, as well as the experiences and friendships you created while studying. In my absence, you will see on stage the mace. In medieval times, the mace was a weapon made from metal and used for breaking armour. It acquired a ceremonial function in 13th century France when it was carried by the king's bodyguard as a symbol of all kinds of secular authority. It is customary at Massey for the mace bearer to organise and lead the academic procession as protector of the Chancellor, university officials, graduates and graduands. The mace is deemed to hold all of the mauri and power of Massey's teachers and graduates. You are now part of that force. Your creative thinking contributes to the collective strength of our alumni, which impacts communities, countries, and spheres of influence. As a new graduate, you find yourselves in a radically changed world. The COVID-19 pandemic has forced us all to be critical thinkers and find solutions to the challenges we face. It is an opportunity to think and do things differently. Massey's Māori name is Te Kuninga ki Pure Huroa. The literal translation of this is from inception to infinity, meaning the pursuit of learning is an endless journey. Although your graduation may mark the completion of your formal education, never stop learning, exploring, growing, and challenging yourself to be your best. There has never been a more important time to be working in the food and nutrition sector. The pandemic poses unprecedented challenges for food systems worldwide, but also enormous opportunities. We need to respond with creative, groundbreaking thinking and strategies to address the complex issues the pandemic has exposed. We're proud to partner with the Singapore Institute of Technology to help produce an extremely high calibre of graduates. Sharing research knowledge with other countries is an important part of building a strong network of global expertise that has a positive impact on the world and its communities. But the success of this program is due to the dedication of the staff from Massey and SIT, plus a great group of very hard-working and motivated students. The Massey SIT Bachelor's Honours course in Food Technology joins the very best of Singapore and of New Zealand. And we can see the fruits of that connection in the incredibly high standard of graduates today. Your degree has been won by hard work, intelligence, and perseverance. It's now time to enjoy your future career. Enjoy its creativity. Enjoy its challenges. The food industry is in your hands. Congratulations once again on your graduation. You can be very proud of yourselves and all you have achieved, and I'm very happy to share in the excitement of your graduation. From all of us here at Massey, we wish you all the very best in your future success. You are part of our Massey whānau now, so stay in touch, stay safe, and go well. Ngā mihi nui, kia kaha, kia maia, kia manawa nui.
Congratulations on your graduation and welcome to the Massey University Alumni Whānau. A qualification from Massey University is recognised and respected all over the world. Massey's alumni community now attends to more than 154,000 past students who currently reside in over 150 countries. Your family, friends, classmates, lecturers, and all of us who are part of the Massey alumni community congratulate you from around the world. We can't wait to see where your journey takes you and wish you all the very best for the future.
Congratulations to every one of you graduating today. I'm very proud to welcome you to the Massey alumni community. While we are all disappointed that you were unable to complete your final year placement with us here in New Zealand, the flexibility, resilience and determination you have shown in completing your studies during a challenging year of online learning will have a far-reaching and positive impact on your life. I know how hard you have worked for this degree, and it's an amazing accomplishment. No pandemic can take that away from you. The current circumstances only make your achievement even more special and impressive. I hope some of you will consider postgraduate study in New Zealand with Massey University in the future. We'd love for you to be able to apply your research skills and develop your work experience in New Zealand throughout your careers. As you move into employment, please remember that we are also strong providers of research services that support innovation. So congratulations once again, and I wish you every success for your future.
Thank you, Senior Faculty of Massey University. Our guest of honor this afternoon is Mr. Lim Kok Tai, Chief Executive Officer, Singapore Food Agency. Mr. Lim will now deliver the graduation address. Mr. Lim, please.
Professor John Tong, Vice Provost, Singapore Institute of Technology. Parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to join you at the SIT graduation ceremony this afternoon. Today, we celebrate the graduation of the second cohort of the Pharmaceutical Engineering and Food Technology programs. This is a momentous occasion for the class of 2020, and especially significant to SIT, being the first local university to resume physical graduation ceremonies following the COVID-19 outbreak. SIT is unique among the autonomous university in Singapore. Its applied university education model focuses on integrating work and study, as well as building deep links with industry. Currently, SIT offers over 40 undergraduate and postgraduate degrees programs, some jointly with overseas universities. For example, the Bachelor of Food Technology, of which we have here with us 48 graduates today, is jointly offered by SIT and the Massey University of New Zealand. SIT's reputation in both food and pharma sector is growing. Besides producing graduates that are highly sought after by companies in these industries, the universities also contributes to innovation, professional development and standards, as well as applied research. In this area, SIT is launching a Food Technology Innovation Center later this year to promote innovation and drive applied research for the local food industry. This will include incorporating new product testing and encouraging collaboration among local food companies, as well as building a pipeline of food technologists. SIT is also part of the Pharma Innovation Program Singapore, consortium led by A-STAR to drive the transformation of the local pharmaceutical manufacturing industry. Backed by a 34 million grant, the program enables SIT to work with the pharma giants such as GSK, MSD, and Pfizer to build innovative practices and contribute to better quality products and value for patients. In the setting of industry standards, SIT is lending its expertise towards the development of standards for urban farms, including benchmarks for resource use and waste generation indicators. I am glad that SIT is grooming its students to be both technically competent and industry ready. A distinctive feature of SIT's degree programs is the Integrated Work Study Program, or IWSP in short. The IWSP allows students to integrate theory with practice and develop deep specialist skills in their chosen field. Students work closely with the industry on their capstone projects. This gives them the opportunity to work with industry partners and apply their knowledge to solve real-world problems. Real work undertaken through the IWSP will also enable students to understand the challenges faced in the current fast-changing economy and develop skills in adaptability, creativity, and innovation, while value-adding to the workplace. Such an education model not only equips students with strong technical competencies and the ability to quickly transform knowledge to skill sets, it also enables students to readily integrate into the workplace after graduation. I would like to highlight two graduates who embodied these traits. The first is Kriti Pushpanathan, a pharmaceutical engineering graduate. Since secondary school, Kriti developed a passion for science and health and took up SIT's pharmaceutical engineering program after her A-levels. Since then, Kriti received many awards for her outstanding academic results, including the SIT DNA Award and AbbVie Outstanding Student Award in Pharmaceutical Engineering. Kriti also stood out for her non-academic pursuits. Since 2017, Kriti volunteered as an academic coach at Chengshan Family Service Center to coach primary school children from vulnerable families. The AbbVie Outstanding Student Award in Pharmaceutical Engineering is given to students for outstanding academic results and who have demonstrated leadership qualities and significant contributions beyond academic studies to SIT or the community. The award is made possible by a gift from AbbVie Operations Singapore Private Limited. Through her volunteer work, Kriti instinctively realized how she could use her skills to help the community while studying one of her modules. Kriti picked up MATLAB, a programming language which can be used to evaluate shortcomings in healthcare delivery for infectious diseases. Kriti is now a research engineer at SIT, using MATLAB to model the spread of COVID-19 in Singapore to predict future trends of infections. Her goal is to use the data to guide policies to improve public health. The second graduate is Charlene Loh. An accident in her family took a toll on her family's financial situation. That, however, did not stop Charlene from excelling in her studies at SIT. In 2018 and 2019, Charlene was awarded the Kevaram Chandrai Group Scholarship for her outstanding academic results, good character, and leadership skills. Charlene is now a food technologist at Prima Limited's R&D department, focusing on creating flour mix for both industrial and household purposes. Prior to this, Charlene did a 7-month integrated work-study program with Firmenich, a flavor and fragrance manufacturer, and gained a greater understanding of the chemicals that made up complex flavors, as well as the application of flavors to different food systems. Charlene did her final year project on the study of high shear behavior on milk concentrate at Massey University in New Zealand. This pushed her to step out of her comfort zone and taught her to be independent. The employment figures for SIT graduates is testament of the industry's confidence in the graduates based on the prelim employment survey conducted by SIT with the class of 2020. Among those who responded, 90% of Pharma E graduates and 98% of Food Tech graduates are currently employed. Moving forward, we hope to see SIT graduates join the agri-tech food sector. The Singapore Food Agency is building up Singapore's production capability and capacities to strengthen our food security. We are working with our local agri-food sector to achieve our 30 by 30 goal, which is to produce 30% of our nutritional needs locally by 2030. This is a multifold increase from less than 10% today. This is ambitious but achievable with agri-tech. Singapore's farming scene has evolved. Farming is no longer just toiling under the sun or limited to land-based soy farming. With land and resource constraints, Singapore has to tap on technology to grow more with less and sustainably at the same time. Our farms are transforming to embrace new technologies and looking at new ways and places to produce food. Vegetable farms are shifting from manual single-layer outdoor cultivation to multi-tier automated indoor farming. Some even look to grow in alternative spaces such as the site of HDB blocks or on top of multi-story car parks. Fish farms of the future could move to deep-sea or land-based multi-tier farms where production can be intensified sustainably. Novel food is another area with significant growth potential. Imagine growing food in a lab thanks to advances in tissue engineering. Given these developments, we are seeing more high-value jobs in Singapore's agri-food sector. We will need specialists and technicians, such as agronomists, aquaculturists, and feed nutritionists. In addition, we will need engineers with expertise in automation and robotics, as well as infocomms technologies with knowledge in the Internet of Things and data analytics. Those working in novel food will need food science specialists to address food safety during production, as well as food flavorists for production development. In short, we require a workforce with varied skills. Already, we are seeing this hiring trend in our local farms. Sayafik, an SIT Infocom graduate, works in Atchison, a local agri-tech company that helps set up high-tech indoor farms. Sayafik, a software engineer, creates applications that improve the efficiency of farm operations and enables the produce goes from farm to shelf quickly and smoothly. Atchison also hires SIT students from different disciplines to work in food quality and agri-tech. These are just the start. By 2030, we expect about 4,700 jobs to be created and upskilled in the agri and aquatech foods industry. To fill these jobs, we need to develop a regular supply of trained manpower. SFA has been working with various institutes of higher learning on programs to equip students and adult job seekers with skill sets that will lead to careers in agriculture and aquaculture. We are also in talks with SIT to develop training programs in agri and aqua engineering. With this exciting development, I hope to see SIT graduates make their mark in the agri-food sector and contribute towards enhancing Singapore's food security. I am confident that SIT's unique education model has equipped you with the necessary skills and aptitude to navigate the future of work. Graduates, now is the time for you to shine, and I congratulate all of you on your achievement and on graduating amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. I would also like to acknowledge the contributions of those who have walked alongside you in your SIT journey, your family, friends, lecturers, and peers at SIT. Well done, class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lim. Professor John Tong, Vice Provost, will now present the prizes and certificates to the graduates. Professor Tong, please. May I present the graduates of whom the Bachelor of Engineering in Pharmaceutical Engineering degree has earlier been conferred. Adrian Hao Dun Wen. Angie Ng Chi Chi. Arina Kairunisha binti Muhammad alias. Chan Shu Hui. Chan Wai Ling Rennie. Charmaine Chia Chia Ying. Chong Wei Jun. Chua Wei Nico. Daryl Len Po Rong. Elango Minakski Yazani. Emmanuel George B. Shiyuan. Yuan Jing. Eunice Lai Shu Chi. Fatima Rada binti Abdul Khalid. Fong Jia Yi Rachel. Gina Lim Li Ting. Grace Chia Wei Ting. Heng Li Ming. Ho Sing Yi. Jolene Ng Zhu Ning. Kana Laksami, daughter of Selvaraju. Kwek Siu Ping. Kok Jing In. Lai Jia Jin. Lim Debra Bernadette. Lim Si Jia. Lim Jing Song. Lim Xiao Hui. Lim Shin Xiang Brian. Lim Ying Chi. Lim Zhe Huan. Lim Zi Jie. Liu Chue Ying Hilia. Lun Yun Ting. Lo Ka Chun. Lo Rachel. Loi Jia Singh. Muhammad Dini Afiq bin Rosalie. Muhammad Sharudi bin Suko. Muhammad Zafika bin Zakara. Munira Bivi binti Muhammad Abdul Kedar. Nazira binti Zanuddin. Najiba binti Hifnin. Natalie Yang Jie Ying. Ng Guan Qian. No Afrika binti Jamaluddin. No Amira binti Bahari. No Ayuni binti Effendi. No Farin Natasha binti Rosadi. Nur Farahidun binti Muhammad Dot. Nur Fitri binti Muhammad Shina. Nur Liana binti Abdul Latif. Nur Sharira binti Samsudin. Nurul Atika binti Herman. Nurul Sayhada binti Muhammad Kamal. Ong Yi Xian. Ong Zhen Qi Michelle. Ho Jia Zheng. Rana binti Riza. S. Hindu. Song Sing Lin Vanessa. Sazwani binti Muhammad Yunus. Sylvia Lee. T. Shubika. Tan Hui Hui. Tay Vivian. Teo Ne Vin. Teo Sing E Gina. Vinosha, daughter of Gopinathan. This concludes the presentation of graduates from the Bachelor of Engineering in Pharmaceutical Engineering.
May I proceed to introduce graduates of whom Bachelor of Food Technology degree has earlier been conferred. Recipient of the Ingredient Outstanding Student Award in Food Technology for outstanding academic results, demonstrated leadership qualities, and significant contributions to SIT and or community, Yo Shu Hui. Aman bin Rasu. Carissa Po Hui Min. Chan Minette. Charlene Lo Fang Ying. Cheryl Lim Seng Yi. Edmund Tan Yu Tiong. Fan Jiahui. Fatin Zafira Binte Musa. Jo Hui Yi Genevieve. Go Wan Chu. Jamie Tae Boon Jun. Joyce Ng Ray Chuan. Ko Jia Ling Charlene. Lee Pei Yun. Lee Si Hui Cheryl. Lee Si Kai. Lee Yue Wen Jill. Liao Sharon. Lim Ching Ping. Ong Hong Ray. Pei Jie Xuan. Sean Xia Zilong Sean. Sim Jie Ni. Tan Clarence. Tan Jing Wen Gladys. Tan Yong Wee. Tae Kin Hong. Teo Ng. Teo Wei Keng Lionel. Wong Kai Ting. Wu Kai Yi. 吴玉瑶、岳慧仪、This concludes the end of presentation from the Bachelor of Food Technology. Thank you, Professor Tong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards presented today have all been made possible through the generosity of SIT's donors. To our donors, thank you for your thoughtful philanthropy. Your support has encouraged and inspired our students and graduates to continue to seek excellence wherever they go. The valedictorian for this ceremony is Ms. Lee Si-Hui Cheryl. Cheryl will now deliver the valedictorian speech.
Mr. Lim Kok Tai, CEO Singapore Food Agency, Prof. John Thong, Vice Provost SIT, distinguished guests, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. So before we begin, I'd like to set some expectations and be upfront to say that no grand statement of advice or motivational quotes will be given in this speech. I'm also going to keep this short, very short, because I know everyone can't wait to start taking photos while the sun is still up, in order for us to get the best shot for Instagram, or at least for me. So I could go back and reminisce about the past 3 years of university, talk about the professors with the scary eyes, or the one who gives the most boring lecture, or even the one with the lamest jokes. But I guess it's more important for us to look forward to where each and every one of us will be in the next 3 years. Whether we move on to create the next superfood, become a famous video game streamer, or even start our own businesses, I genuinely hope that each and every one of us find love and joy in whatever we choose to do. I'm sure we all have big plans after graduation, whether it's our ideal grad trip or a long list of career options. So these may be disrupted by the coronavirus, but such is life, it is unpredictable. Even if you didn't manage to land your dream job, or you're still trying to figure out life post-graduation, do not be too hard on yourself. I'm here to tell you it is fine. You haven't failed. What's more, life will always surprise us in unexpected but beautiful ways. So just like any graduation speech, I'm going to end mine by giving thanks to the people whom have been a part of my university life. Thank you, everyone, my fellow classmates, professors, professional officers, and lastly but most importantly, my mom. Thank you, Mommy. So congratulations on Class 2020. Best of luck as we move on to our next adventure. It's been great. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. Dear graduates, as we come to the end of today's ceremony, we extend our congratulations to you and warmly welcome you to the SIT and Massey alumni family. Once a citizen, always a citizen. Congratulations, class of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem and the ceremonial recession. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The ushers will be directing you to exit the theatre by zones. We seek your cooperation to move out row by row in an orderly manner. Please continue to maintain safe distance even after you have exited the vicinity. Thank you.